another stream. This stream was just going to be very simple, where we do the Firewalker DLC. I discovered I actually have Thanksgiving off, which is weird. I thought like, 'cause normally I work Thursdays, but everyone had already said that they were going to work Thanksgiving on the schedule, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll take it off. Cry. But it's too late for me to ask my family what their fucking plans are, and I'm not going to go get drunk and come home and work the next morning. Screw that. Yeah, yes I do. It is two-player. It is.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, that's right. I was doing co-op technically on Steam with my friend.
Launching probe. Something on our sensors.
The gaming industry has been going downhill lately.
Scanning for mission objectives.
There's like one good game, like
Mission
it feels like every
located.
6 months. I wouldn't say.
Geth dropship detected.
Most horde shooters are very fun if you like
Acquired.
enjoy the genre. Yeah. Dude, turn off brain and have fun. That's me playing Shipment 24/7 in MW2.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
Dude, that one was even better.
Extraction complete.
I'll save 100% on Snapchat Plus by not buying it.
Acquired.
I literally renamed, the only thing I've done with the AI is I renamed it corporate spyware.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Legumes.
Acquired.
See ya.
Extraction complete. Geth dropship detected.
Absolutely riveting gameplay, I know, stream, but I want to do all of the side quests before I progress the story. That includes all the DLC, so we'll be doing Dr. Kenson's, we'll be doing a Project Overlord, we'll be doing this Firewalker BS.
Acquired.
Which, it always confuses me. I feel like, what is it? It always feels like the Dr. Kenson one should be done post main story. Like, it should be done post suicide mission.
Extraction complete. Warning. Geth forces detected.
Oh yeah, double Colossus. If I remember right, yeah, there's resources tucked away back here.
Extraction complete.
Take my free platinum.
Acquired. Mission objectives completed.
And if I remember right, all of these, they're all very short. Most of them require you to be in the vehicle. And I think there's technically 3 more of them. go over to Century just to... Okay, I've been here. About to Fallout Boy. Renegon sound familiar. I've heard that in one of these games.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
I'll come back here on my free time.
Anomaly detected. Probe launched. I have found something.
I think most of the enemy types you run into are Geth, so...
Primary systems online.
And most of the time
Adverse
you spend
geothermal
in
activity
the-
has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base. Warning. Area compromised due to unstable volcanic activity. Mineral resources detected.
I mean, it's resources. Do I really need this? Answer might surprise you.
Extraction complete.
I'm gonna go back to Ilion. Do missions pack.
Acquired.
The like side quests that I have left to do.
Extraction complete.
Everything else is main story in quotation marks.
Research base entrance ahead. Acquired.
This is just a general question. What do you guys think I should name my space hamster? I picked one up in this game, but I have yet to actually settle on a name. Name it Gerbil. Okay. Man, for Cerberus researchers, these motherfuckers were poor. Good thing for a privately funded shadow organization, they would fund their scientists a bit better. Oh boy, more refined iridium. Exactly what I needed. Not like I don't have, like, almost 200,000 of it. Oh, well, this kind of kicks it off. I thought it was the terminal that did it.
Activation of research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
No,
We have to
let me
go
read.
now.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Oh yeah, I forgot the lava actually rises. Triggering volcanic eruptions. Stop to grab 1,500 free iridium. Back to running for my life. Meow. Normandy, need a pickup. Show me the belly. Yeah. Alright, Sloth, genuine question for you. Mako or Hammerhead? Which do you prefer? Yeah. Despite the fact that the Mako has absolutely dog shit mobility, it can kill shit and it can take all the hits in the world. I'm not gonna come back here, so I'm just gonna click on the planets. I hate not seeing the 100%. It tickles my brain. Oh, there goes basically a bed. Ah, yes, the planet Kobayashi. Like Miss Kobayashi's dragon. The only resource I could always use more of is Element Zero.
Probe away.
Sure, I'll break 200k platinum. Almost at 200k of every resource except for Giza. What game are you playing? at some point I need to go back and finish the werewolf game. That's essentially God of War, but if Kratos was a furry. It's a werewolf game, but it's basically God of War if Kratos was a furry. It's like, it plays it off like you're supposed to stealth it, but the second you get detected, you immediately go enraged and just become a giant werewolf killing machine. Like, why would anybody stealth it?
Only half our fuel remains.
It's also like hippie shit. You're supposed to be like laying a bunch of souls to rest
Probe
of
launched.
nature and people. It's essentially a game that's crying out against corporations.
Anomaly detected.
Uh-oh, there's a side quest here.
Shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable.
Probe launched.
Magnetic shielding failure.
I have found something.
Oh, I think I know what this fucking side quest is. Is it the one I think it is? Where it's like an orbital platform kind of thing and I just go around and activate shit? 90% sure that's what this is. Lo and behold, I was correct. Activate the magnetic shield. God. But... oh fuck, what was I saying? Am I gonna rewind my stream to find out? Absolutely not either. Oh yeah, it's basically it's a game that's about like sticking it to the man, and it's like really hippie nature-based shit. And overall, it's meh. Oh my god, it's like high school. Your path is blocked. Teacher emerges from the shadows. Quiz time! Like, I don't know where I found 3,700 credits, but I'll take it. You know, I probably should walk around and just talk to people.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh yeah, Captain Bailey messaged us. Basically just talking about Thane's kid. Alright. I'm pretty sure I'm done with conversation with Morden and Jacob, because Jacob I've turned into a homie. Grunt I know I'm done with. Jack I know I'm done with. Morden I'm like 70% sure I'm done with. I'm bumping that up to 90. Tally won't get anything more until I do her side quest.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
really
Get
shitty
a
about
knife
that.
stuck in the right way, and you can pull that plate right off a Krogan's head. It's the best way to get a Krogan to talk. The threat of it drives him mad.
I mean, I do have Mass Effect Legendary Edition on PC as well.
Me and a buddy were
If I wanted to mod it, I could.
Matthias.
There is.
Hell, I think.
There's a mod that
Turns out it was a
unlocks all
trap.
romance options
We got
regardless of your
jumped by a
gender.
hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan, and a Hanar. Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hanar since. I should let you go.
I'd never underestimate the Hanar. They can tentacle hentai your ass into death.
Kenneth, do you think we'll make it through this?
Of course we will, Gabby.
I mean, as long as we take down the collectors, it's all worth it. Even if we don't make it.
Don't even think that. We'll make it through.
That is one of the realest conversations I've ever heard those two talk about. I just went down to engineering to talk to the engineers, Gabby and Kenneth. And they're like, do you think we'll make it through this? Yes, we will. I mean, even if we die, if we take out the collectors, it'll all be worth it, yeah? Damn, alright. But we
Hey,
are
Shepard.
gonna make it through it.
I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Not a lot of people go in and out of Dr. Chakwa's office, other than to get medical attention, I mean. I hear you shared a drink with her. That's really nice. I imagine with all that's happened, old friends are becoming a luxury. Gabby and Ken would make a great couple. I just doubt they'll ever realize it. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Gossamy, you are the ultimate gossip. I forgot I can talk to Thane again. I finished his thing. I'm not gonna romance
Do you need
him.
something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Wow!
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
You were a child, not an investment.
I mean, all
I've given you
children
the
are
wrong idea.
investments.
They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
It might. Everything follows you.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Blasto.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently.
Have you seen a squid out of water
Still
versus
silver
in
the dark,
water? Those things
moving,
are fucking
diving.
terrifying.
So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Still sounds like
This
slavery
can't
to
be
me.
legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes? When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch, he dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drells slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
I know Samara's done talking to me because she's already threatened my life. So yeah, Sloth, I discovered, if you do Renegade ship after you do Samara's mission and, like, you know, settle in with her, she even straight up says, it's a good thing we're friends and that I'm under a oath to you, otherwise I'd have to kill you.
Have you got a minute?
Like, oh!
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Oh, it appears that if you decline to romance Garrus, he
me.
doesn't want to talk to you anymore. That blue balled and now he's ghosting me. Damn, that's crazy. Travel advisory, hold on, I saw that. Recent attacks by pirates have targeted through all these refueling stations. Travel is not recommended. That's like a nice little world building thing. They add like travel advisories to a lot of planets. So it's like, okay, so this place isn't safe. Cool.
Anomaly detected.
Another anomaly.
Repeat. There's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work,
oh!
you're welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Something on our sensors.
I know this side quest. Stream, for context as to why I'm laughing right now, the other guy in the party, for the first time ever, got jump scared by his fucking roommate because he's actively playing a horror game, and his roommate scared the shit out of him. You know what? I'll bring some efficient killers. There's a piece of shit mech here.
I've detected a large supply of resources buried deep within the canyon walls. Heavy explosives will be required to excavate them.
Firing.
So, I think I would need go agent if I wanted to get the maxed out renegade. I don't know if I can get maxed out renegade at this point in the game without it. I mean, I could use the negotiation bonus armor piece, but that would detract from other things. I mean, I would say I'm at a little over 4/5, so I'd say I'm at like 82%. So that would give me up to like 90 with the negotiation bonus.
We've been spotted.
As I must.
Target locked.
Wow, look at all of this weapons grade uranium. That is not what platinum looks like, but I came. I don't think Zaid has much else to say right now. Just random war stories. Kasumi is always gossiping about everything.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. The Normandy runs so quietly. I'm not used to hearing my footsteps when I walk. One of the girls in navigation thinks she might be pregnant. Even aboard a Cerberus vessel, life finds a way.
It ain't mine.
I have to say, that Jacob? He seems pretty intense. I wonder if he likes Japanese girls with a penchant for kleptomania. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Fucking Kasumi. God.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes
if you
to talk?
wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
Isn't that a rather personal memory to talk about?
Forgive me. Lately I've spent a great deal of time reviewing my life. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
You can remember everything that happened in your life?
Nearly. I expect if we remembered the birth trauma, we'd never recover from it.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
You don't seem to feel guilty.
Why should I? My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
Your body doesn't make the decision to shoot, your mind does. You make the choice to kill.
When someone aims a gun at you, you pull your trigger. You don't think. It's reflex. Any combat training conditions the body's reflexes. My training was very thorough. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So if I shot you dead right now, a Drell court wouldn't convict me?
You'd be guilty because you chose to shoot me. If my reflexes caused me to draw and fire when I saw your gun come up, I would be innocent. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
Ah, that time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid Drell memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
Haven't had a chance to speak to a Drell before. It's been fascinating.
I doubt many humans have. There are only a few 100,000 of us left after all. I won't keep you.
I have detected an anomaly. Probe away. Scans have found something.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing. Extraction complete. Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling. Extraction complete. Extraction complete. Extraction complete. Extraction complete. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling. Warning, engine temperature below recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
That should do it.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
It seems like Garrus is finally... Well, I always liked Tally, so let's just move on. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Hey, got a minute? Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Do you need some? Very well. I had been recording a message for Kolyat.
How are things going with him?
It is difficult. All things worth keeping are. I never explained. I suppose the story of my wife's death took you by surprise.
As a rule, I'm not fond of surprises.
I didn't think it would be relevant. I expected to die without speaking to Kolyat again. I knew he'd blame me for Erika's death. That memory I mentioned before. Laser dot trembles on the target's skull. The smell of spice on a spring wind. Sunset eyes defiant in the scope. That was Erika. That was how I met her. She saw my targeting laser as she walked by and threw herself in the way.
So how'd she go from blocking your shot to having your children?
I had to meet her. The memory possessed and endowed me. I fell on my knees before her, begged her pardon. She introduced me to the world beyond my work. Eventually, she forgave me. Later, she loved me.
I guess she impressed you.
She woke me up. Her body trembles. Not fear. Indignation. Her mouth moves. How dare you? You and I trained to sacrifice ourselves to save others. How often does a civilian step in the way of a bullet to protect someone they've never met? I thought she was the goddess Hirashu. She met my eyes through the scope, and my purpose faltered.
When you talked to Kolyat, you said she died.
I let myself become complacent. I thought Erika and Kolyat were safe. I stayed away too long, and my enemies came for her.
Who came for her?
Batarians. A slaver ring that was preying on Hanar outer colonies. I'd killed their leaders. They paid the Shadow Broker to find out who I was. But they were afraid of me, so they went after her.
You're a smart man, Thane. You didn't take precautions?
I did. I should have done more. I I knew my family was vulnerable. I accepted my death when I was 12. Nothing could make me accept theirs. My body hunted her killers, murdered them. I was taught to grant death quickly, cleanly, to minimize suffering. I let them linger.
I don't blame you. They killed innocents to get to you.
For you and me, death is business. For people like them, it is sport. I haven't spoken about my wife and I don't think I ever have. I didn't have anyone left to tell it to.
You're talking to your son again. That's huge. Don't lose sight of that by dwelling on should-have-beens.
You are correct, of course. Thank you for listening, Siha.
I think my translator just glitched. What did you call me?
Siha. Someday I'll tell you what it means. Do you need something?
You mind
Not
if
at
I
all.
ask you? We need to have the
I've
best...
already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no idea.
There's something
You
else
have but to ask later. I'd like to... As you will, Siha.
I have detected an anomaly. Probe away. Launching probe. Something on our sensors. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources. Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack. Another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
This looks interesting.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched.